Burnley red hot, going into a 2-1 lead. Tony Brown, correct. Brian Robson, of course, in his West Brom days. That was very well spotted before he joined Manchester United. And the goalkeeper, the former United goalkeeper, Gary Bailey. Right, on to Stockport, your true or false round. Graham Souness only won one FA Cup winners' medal. FA Cup winners' medal.
Your captain.
Yeah, true.
False. Graham Souness never actually played in an FA Cup final, although he did manage Liverpool to success in 1992. In 1899-1900, Loughborough Town went through the whole season without winning a single game. True or false?
1890. You were 25.
He always lets us have the easy ones. False.
You're right. They won one of all the games they played. Well, finally in the round, a Football League club once played at a ground called the Cowpat. True or false?
Yeah, we say that's false.
True. Lincoln City. But you got one out of the three, so let's go for goal. Another long shot, another chance for Stockport to equalise. A piece of action. Who made the run to the touchline? Who did he give the ball to? And who hit the post? As you've only got one out of three, we need all three participants.
Right.
Right.
Right. Well, we think it was Talbot that ran, and that it was Wood number 11 who passed, and that it was Mariner who shot.
The second one you said was who?
Wood, George Wood. With him.
Right, so you're going for Talbot,
Wood,
and
Mariner.
Yeah, well, let's see if you're right.
Oh, they've missed!
Pretty close, pretty close. Brian Talbot, you were right there, Ken. Clive Woods was the player who passed, and John Walk, still playing to this very day in the Premier League, he was the player who hit the post. So, at the halfway stage, Burnley out in front. It's Burnley 2, Stockport County 1. We'll be back for the second half in the time it takes to count the crowd at a Wimbledon home game. But just before the break, get your thinking caps on. Here's a question just for you at home. Join us again. Welcome back. Burnley leading Stockport by 2-1 on today's Go for Goal. Now, let's get underway with the second half and the luck of the draw, with an element of luck required to determine who gets first pick from various categories. Now, Stockport are trailing. I'm going to ask Ken Morley to shout heads or tails, and you'll get first choice of the four categories. Ken, heads or tails?
Heads. Yeah.
It is, in fact, heads. But just before I ask the question, listen, Reg Holdsworth, manager of Better Buys, do you think he'd have made a good football club manager?
Oh, most certainly has. Most certainly. You've seen that footwork, haven't you?
Of course, it's all about man management, isn't it?
Absolutely. And the head, you've got the head to shoot. Wherever the ball comes, you've got the head.
Would you be tough? Would you be good at selecting the teams? How would you break it to a player if you had to drop him?
Oh, well, I'm very hard. Very hard. I'd go in there and just give it to him.
And it's nice to see...
And he would have to have it.
You've got your own... And it's nice to see you've got your own personal fan club here tonight.
Absolutely, yes. I see my face down there.
Right, let's get down to business then.
Thank you.
Four categories, and here they are.
Right.
War of the Roses, Derby Games, Going Dutch, and Centurions. Ken, in consultation with your colleagues, which one would you like to choose?
Yeah. War of the Roses, that's right.
War of the Roses. The longest unbeaten run from the start of a First Division is shared by a Lancashire team, which is Liverpool, and a Yorkshire team, which is Leeds. But for how many games did both teams remain unbeaten?
Right. We're going for 28.
Very close. 29. Unlucky. Unlucky. Good attempt, but incorrect. In 1966, a Lancashire team and a Yorkshire team met in an FA Cup final. Can you name the two teams?
Yeah, we think we can, yeah. I think it was Sheffield Wednesday and Everton.
You're absolutely right. That's all I need to know. Everton winning 3-2 with a goal by Derek Temple after they went 2 goals behind. So, last question in the round for you. When Oldham were promoted in 1991, which Yorkshire team came up with them?
We think it's Sheffield Wednesday.
Sheffield Wednesday again. Absolutely right.
Ta-da.
2 out of 3. Let's go for goal. Well, let's see if Stockport can make it 2-all. A composite photograph. 3 different characters, all made up into one face. You got 2 out of 3 questions right, so we need to know 2 of the personalities involved.
No.
Right, OK. We think the top part is Dennis Irwin. We think the middle part possibly might be me, but we know that's wrong. And the bottom part is Andy Ritchie.
So you're not having a stab at the nose, but you think the top bit is Dennis Irwin, the bottom bit is Andy Ritchie. You need 2 out of 3. Let's see if you've got 2 out of 3.